Well, it's been forever since I last filmed the video, but I've been thinking about it so much lately. I want to get back into filming, but I just don't get like this. Every time I have a free time on my hands, I just want to stitch a little bit. I want to relax, forget about everything, and then I end up, getting too tired and not filming anything. So, let's just start over. Hi, if you don't remember me, my name is Erin, and I am going to update you on my WIPs in this video. I don't know if this video is going to be like in one part or maybe two parts because I have so much work, so much new stuff going on in my life. Well, not so much, but a couple of new stuff. A lot of stitching. I've not been doing too much stitching, but every time I have free time on my hands, which is getting better now actually because I have a new job now, so my evenings are free, and every time I have my free evening, I tend to go to stitch. So I need to prepare myself for a new schedule, I guess. Anyways, what you're seeing right now on the screen of my computer is a recreation of a chart. This is kind of I won't call it a spoiler because you don't know what it is, but this is a preview of something that I am planning to start. I actually was planning to start this right after the New Year's, but it didn't happen. Why? Because I decided not to use Pattern Keeper. I decided to go and recreate the chart so it will be compatible with not Pattern Maker, I want to say, but for Saga, because I really want to stitch this project with Saga because this is going to be another big one. And this is kind of a spare of the moment thing because I was looking at this design for a very long time, but I just promised myself, and this is going to be a spoiler a little bit, that I'm not going to be stitching this designer ever again. If you have been following me, you probably have an idea maybe which one I'm talking about. I don't want to tell you exactly what it is right now, but what can I say? I've decided to go back to it, and I've collected all the materials. This will be the finish of this video, so I will show you what it is and tell you the story behind this one, but this is kind of a preview of what I'm doing. I'm recreating this chart. If you want to, I actually filmed a tutorial for this type of doing a long time ago, but if you wish, I can refresh it, and if you want, I will make another video on how I recreate my charts. Okay, remake my charts. I don't know if recreate is the right phrase for this. Maybe remake them into a digital chart compatible to the program that I want to be using. Anyways, let's go on and see what I've been doing for such a long time, because I haven't been filming and I haven't been updating you. So let's go for project number 1, and this is actually what I'm stitching right now. Let me just get down right over here, and this is it. I've decided not to make like this whole intro for this one. I'm just going to show you the project progress. If I will be able to do that, I will share a link for the last video where I shared that, or where I showed this project or something, because I don't remember when I last filmed, and I don't have any more of the before and after photos. So I'll start doing them after this video, like before and after, because I do want to, like I said, I do want to go back into stitching. So if you don't know what this is Mirabilia. This is Princess Aliana, and this is one of my favorite projects in the whole world. right now. Whenever I start stitching it, I just cannot put it away. Too bad I just don't have enough time for my stitching anymore, but this is one of the most beautiful projects in the world. This is stitched on 32 count even weave. This is a lilac fabric. I don't know if you can see exactly the color. Let me try. Oh, there we go. Let me try to put my ring light. I don't know. Maybe this will be a better lighting, but I don't think that you see. Maybe it's just my screen, but I don't think that the color transfers too much. So if I will be able to show you. This is my saga. I am using saga for this project. I found this chart on one of the websites. This is a Russian website, like a type of Facebook style website that is called Contact, if you're familiar with that. And there are some groups in there for stitchers that create that create or share their files, their saga compatible patterns that they have created or found online or whatever. But this is my project right now. This is it. Let's just get back. I will be able to show you a mock-up, and this is what it's supposed to be eventually. She is so beautiful. In my opinion, she's so beautiful. Materials are amazing. Some beads in there. Beautiful design. Just turn back off and see how much I've been stitching. This is actually something, this is a feature that Cross Stitch Saga have. You can count your time of stitching comparing to the amount of stitches that you do, and it will show you how many stitches you can do in an hour. There you go. I don't stitch very fast, so my amount is 114 stitches per hour. I've been stitching it for 7 hours and 37 minutes since I started this. I actually didn't remember that this was still on, so that's something that I can definitely say can be helpful. I have stitched 17.92% from this project, and I think that that's not a lot at all. I'm thinking of changing my stitching routine. Maybe I'll just stitch like one project every week, and just so it will grow a little bit more, because I kind of pick a project every day, like something different, and then I end up not being, able to see what I'm doing. So today is the 9th, and this is today. This is what I've stitched. I've stitched 75 crosses from this one. I actually was stitching another project that I'm showing you in a minute, but I decided to just go into this room and start stitching this, just because I was watching a movie. And you know what I was watching? I'll just show you. I was watching After. Are you familiar with that? It's actually a book, and I am listening to the book while I'm watching this movie, but this is After. So if you don't know it, just a love story. Pretty nice movie. Love the actor. Yes, not my type, but still love him. But this is what I'm watching while I'm stitching my Princess Aliana. Going back to my project, I can show you a little bit of a close-up on my stitching. You know what I love most about watching cross-stitching videos? If I can find one of those, I love watching really close-ups of the crosses to see how the threads are laying down. I just love it, love it. So this is how my crosses look up close. I love this fabric. I love this design. This is much funner than I was thinking it will be, because I was always wanting to stitch memorabilia, but for some reason I just always said it's not really my thing. I just couldn't find it. And then I stumbled upon this one and I just said, no, I have to. So I did, and I love it. So my threads are being kept on these two organizers. This is a Dupco organizer. It is my absolutely favorite organizer. I do have my no, this is Paco. Sorry, I was mistaken. This is Paco, and my Dupco is another one of my favorites. So I have two favorites. But this one is a little bit more bulky. The threads are beautiful. You have the entire new line of threads in this project from 1 to 35, I think. And I am in love with every single color. I have them braided like this, so it will be much neater and my threads won't get tangled. And also I have this little baggie. These are the beads that are going to be used, and there are a couple of charms in there. So yeah, this is actually the last one that I've ordered. I just received it a couple of weeks ago because they didn't ship it to me. No, this one. This is the one. The little flower. If it will be possible to see. Just a little beautiful flower. The beads are as well one of my most desired things to do in this project, but I am keeping it for last. Okay, so let's move on to the next project that I was stitching. I think that, like I said, I am going to split this video in a couple of episodes, I guess, because I will never be able to show you my whole working experience in one video. I think I have not like crazy amount of projects, but I do have quite a bit of them, so I think that it will take me a while to film. A couple of projects are going to be, I think, discontinued from my working plan for this year. I think one of them I just never pick up, so I'm thinking maybe I should put like 2 or 3 of them away and not make myself stitch, because I don't like making myself stitch something that I don't want to, or I just kind of don't feel anymore, just because I don't think that it's supposed to be a job. I think it's supposed to be fun. It's my hobby, so I'm supposed to feel connected to the project that I'm stitching. Otherwise it's just becoming like a chore, and it's not supposed to be one. So let's just move on to the next project. Oh, I'm going to show you the project that I was stitching before I started this one tonight. So let's move on to that one. And this is it. This is the project that I've actually decided to do today. I don't know why. I just don't turn to it as much, just because it has a couple of I'm gonna have a couple of mental issues with this one. This was supposed to be something that I was going to gift my fertility doctor, because I was trying to have another IVF treatment before my divorce. So yeah, so this was supposed to be the gift for my husband, for my doctor, once I get pregnant and have another baby. And this is Tenderness, or there's another name for this, Light of Life. And this is just a mommy and a baby, and I just loved this project. I was thinking a lot of what something that I wanted to gift them, because the first one, Marky, we bought him like this special Dr. Oath pen, and the second one I wanted to make a little bit special, and I decided to do it myself. Then after everything fell apart, I decided that I didn't want to stitch it anymore, because it just made me sad, because I was really planning to have another child, but I guess it's not going to happen anymore. So I've been thinking that I'm not going to be stitching it anymore. But then I decided, no, I want to, and I will think that this is for Marky. my beautiful baby boy, and I just decided to keep stitching it like a little bit at a time. So let's just see where I am today. Too bad I don't have it on Saga. I do cross out on a paper chart, and you know what, sometimes it's a good difference. You can already see the beginning of the baby's face. It's moving a little bit slow because honestly it's kind of boring. I do want to do something easy sometimes, but sometimes when I do pick up that easier stitching, I kind of get bored with it really, really fast. So I stitched just a tiny little bit. You can probably see on the chart, like this area that is painted with the goldish marker, but not this one. Not forget about this one. Just around these little parts. That's the only thing that I've stitched today, so it's not a lot at all. I just filled in a little bit around this area and that's it. But this one project is kind of a sentimental one for me. I come kind of going on and off about it because it's really boring for me, and then again it's really kind of, like I said, sentimental, and I do want to finish it. So I don't know. Hopefully I will be able to finish it sooner or later. Okay, let's go on to the next project that I am going to maybe stitch tomorrow. We'll see, maybe not. And this is it. So this is Owl Forest embroidery. This was kind of a weird choice for me because I am not one to stitch samplers and stuff like that. I do love the full coverage, like heaven and earth design type of stitching. But for some reason, when I saw this project one day, I just decided this was something that I loved, because I cannot even say how beautiful this design is. It's really, really easy to stitch. It's not boring because it's not like one color. It has a couple of colors in it, and I think that it is so beautiful. I did not really think that it will be as big as it's supposed to. So yeah, but this is embroidery chart called Ever Flowering Garden. And I actually have this book made for this project. It's not small, it's pretty big, and there are two types of charts. And this is the colored chart, which for some reason I didn't start using. Maybe I should, because it's more interesting. And the other part of it is the black and white chart, which I am using right now. I'm somewhere around here, you see there, I'm coloring in, and I am on this flower. This is the side of it, so I'm kind of going to go a little up over there and then just move to the left again. So basically this is what I'm doing. It has a key, it has the size of the fabric. I am stitching it on 32 count. Is it 30? No, it's a 40 count fabric. I think it's 40 count. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. Or 36. I need to check it. I was so unready to start filming today. I think this is a 40 count fabric. So it's really interesting to stitch, but it is really bad. Really, no, not really bad. Really big. And it only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. So 10 colors stitched with crosses, 2 strand crosses, and really easy, really fun to stitch. I kind of pick it up, stitch a little bit, and put it back away because, like I said, it's kind of difficult for me to stitch this type of project, but I love it. It's kind of, I don't know, it's weird what I'm saying right now. So let's see, like this stitched little area. So I kind of opened it because it's rolled into this small hoop. This is what it's called, Q-snap, and this is what I have stitched. So I think that the stitches are pretty cute. I love the stitches when they're not pushing on each other, and then again are close enough to not see the white fabric behind. So I'm right now on this little area. This is the side, like really high flower in a vase, and I am stitching up over there, and then I'm going to move back to that area over there. Stop unfocusing on me. Okay, so this is something I actually was stitching it for a couple of minutes last night. Then I got too tired and I just went to sleep. And like I said, I'm kind of jumping from project to project, so I cannot really progress a project really well. So maybe I need, like I said, find another tactics for my stitching. Maybe stitch like one project for a couple of days, so I'll be able to see a difference in the stitching and in the like growth of that particular project. I don't know. We'll see about that. I'm thinking about stuff like that right now. Let's just move on to the next project. Maybe it will be the last one for this video, and then we move on to part 2. And this is it. So this is a Capriolis kit. You probably remember it if you've been following me. This is 19 wide and it's 90 centimeters high. So it's elongated panel. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design. I love this one. This is stitched with wool. It has how many colors? It is stitched on 14 count Aida Zweigard, and it has 14 colors. So look at this beauty. Right now I'm up over there. I'm about to finish it pretty soon if I'll just keep stitching it, because I kind of forget about it in a while. This is it. This is the project. It is, where is the area? I think I'm on this flower, so it's basically, I only need to finish these flowers, and then this part is going to be stitched like in a minute, like really, really fast, because it's really easy to stitch. So let's just get closer to my project so you can see the crosses a little better. There you go. So this is, like I said, is wool. It looks a little weird when you look at it from like a really close like from really close up, but if you like take a step back, it looks beautiful and amazing. You can probably see that the threads are kind of frizzy, fuzzy, I don't know how to call them, but they are of course, like I said, wool. And I love the way this project looks on this black canvas because it really pops out. So this is project number 4 for tonight, for tonight, I don't know. Okay, so let's just finish this up right in this point and move on to part 2. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you missed my videos. I'll try to get back into that. A lot of things have been happening in my life right now. A good news are the good news are that I have changed my job. I actually moved to a little bit of a better location when it is concerned to my work. I'm not working in the store anymore. I am right now in an electronics factory. It's not exactly a factory, so it's kind of not the right way to call it, but it is really, really interesting. Maybe one day I'll tell you about that if it's interesting to you, but it's a better place. It's much like quieter. It's really comfortable. It's my uncle, my mother's brother, actually pulled me into that because he works there. He's kind of a main kind of, I don't know, one of the big guys over there. So he decided to just they needed new people, so he thought that he will ask me to come and join them, and I did, and I love it. So yeah, so this is something that gives me the, the opportunity, I guess, to work only in the mornings, because in the store I was working like maybe 2 days a week. I was working mornings and then I was working afternoons, and I was getting home really late. And when I get home, my kid's already asleep, but I'm kind of tired because I've been working, and I need to go to sleep. So yeah, so that's not happening right now. I do get up pretty early. I get up like at 6 o'clock in the morning, because 7:30 I'm supposed to be at work. We are always late because my uncle picks me up late, but like 7:40 we are at my new job, and like 4:30 we are finished, and I only like get home at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But that means that I can play with Marky a little bit. We put him to bed at 8 o'clock, and then I'm free to do what I want. So I can stitch and just enjoy my evenings. And yeah, that's the good news about what's been going on. Still handling the whole divorce thing, stuff are going around. Maybe I'll tell you like a story time video. Maybe I'll make a story time video after everything will be done with. There are a lot of changes that are supposed to be happening in our lives after this, it's going to be final, but we'll see. We'll talk about that. I'm okay. I'm having fun. I have my, my new job. I have new people around me. I am enjoying life right now. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching this part 1. I will definitely make this into a tiny little series so you can see my entire project collection, and in the end of this series you will definitely see the new project that I'm going to be starting, which I was supposed to be starting, like I said, in the beginning of this year, but didn't happen because I for some reason decided to recreate the chart and remake it into a saga file, and that is taking me for like 2 months now. It's crazy. Well, not 2 months, but like a month and a half. I was sure that I was going to finish that in like a couple of days, but no, that's taken me like a month and a half. So, anyways, like I said, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me again. Hopefully, we'll get back to it. Maybe I'll do lives again. Join my TikTok. It's going to be listed down below, and if I'll go live on TikTok, which I actually like more than going live on YouTube, I will definitely update you on my Facebook page. Join the Facebook page. Then you will be updated on what I've been doing. Okay, I love you, and I'll see you really, really soon.